Classical Indian philosophy, yoga ethics. Yoga means cessation of the mental modifications, which is also called chitta vritti. This goal of cessation of chitta is known as chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga holds that liberation is a means of spiritual insight into the reality of the self and understanding that the self is distinct from the body and the mind. In other words, it is to be able to distinguish between Prakriti and Purusha. This realization can once be had when the mind is free from all the impurities, according to Patanjali. He says the purification of mind consists of eightfold means of discipline. They are number 1, Yam, number 2, Niyam, number 3, Asanas, number 4, Pranayama, number 5, Pratyahara, number 6, Dharana, number 7, Dhyana, number 8, Samadhi. This concept is called Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtang means 8. Etymologically speaking, Anga means limb and Ashta means 8. So it means 8 limbs path. Ashtanga Yoga or the 8 limbs path constitute to Raj Yoga. The eightfold means of yoga or yoganganas are number 1, Yama. It is the first discipline of Yama, which means restraint. It deals with restraints in terms of ahimsa or abstention from all kinds of injury to all life. B. Satya or truthfulness in thought and speech. C. Asteya or non-stealing. D. Brahmacharya or control over desires. E. Aparigraha or non-acceptance of unnecessary gifts from people. According to Patanjali, a yogin must religiously follow them all equally. Number 2. Niyams. The second discipline of niyams means culture. It deals with the cultivation of the following good habits, such as A. Saucha or cleanliness, both internal, as in purification of mind with good thoughts, emotions, etc., and external, as in the cleanliness of the body and the surroundings. B. Santosha or the habit of being content with whatever comes one's way. C. Tapas or penance, meaning observing austere vows under all conditions. D. Svadhyaya or the habit of studying religious texts. E. Ishvara pranidhana or showing and having devotion towards God. 3. Asanas. It deals with the discipline of the body and also with the adoption of certain comfortable postures and positions. For example, some of the asanas are Padmasana, Bhadrasana, etc. These are necessary for the help in attainment of the concentration of the mind by keeping the body free from diseases and illness. According to Patanjali, it is via the asanas the body, especially the nervous system, can be kept in check and diseases which disturb the mind can be prevented or curbed. It must be learned and practiced only under the guidance of a teacher or a guru. Number 4. Pranayama. The fourth discipline is called Pranayama or the control or regulation of one's breath. This discipline deals with suspension of the breath while inhalation and exhalation. Some of the examples of pranayamas are Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Puraka, etc. It should be learned and practiced in the guidance of a guru or a teacher. This discipline is essential for it helps the mind to concentrate better and stop fluctuations or wanderings. Number 5. Pratyahara. It deals with withdrawing the senses away from material objects so that they come under the control of the mind. When the senses come under the control of mind, they work as per the directions of the mind. In other words, when the senses are controlled by mind, the mind is not disturbed by sights, sounds, smells, etc., coming via the 5 senses. This state is very difficult to perfect. As a result, it requires a long practice and a strong will. These 5 disciplines, that is, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, deal with restraint and self culture. As a result, they are regarded as the external aids to yoga, also known as bahiranga sadhana. Questions. Number 1. Bahiranga sadhana deals with. The correct answer is A. First 5 parts. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, and Pratyahara deal with restraint and self culture. As a result, they are regarded as external aids to yoga and hence are called bahiranga sadhana. Question 2. Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Puraka, etc. are the examples of. The correct answer is pranayamas. Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Puraka, etc. are the examples of pranayamas. They deal with suspension of breath while inhalation or exhalation. Question 3. Padmasana, Bhadrasana, etc. are the examples of. The correct answer is B, that is asanas. Asanas deal with the discipline of the body and also with the adoption of certain comfortable postures and positions. For example, some of the asanas are Padmasana, Bradasana, etc.